Today, I'm gonna show you how to make my favorite quick one-pot pasta meal prep, the lemon garlic orzo skillet. The recipe is below. I can't wait for you to try this. This is one of my favorites. The main ingredients we're using today are Aidel's chicken sausage, orzo, broccoli, kale, which I just happen to have extra of, garlic, and lemons. This is a template recipe, so that means that you can use whatever vegetables and flavors you want. I'm using lemon garlic for this. We have, again, probably about 10 different kinds of orzo skillets in the Work Week Lunch meal prep program. Orzo is, again, the short pasta. You can use other kinds of short pasta. You can find gluten-free orzo online. You can also just use rice, but orzo just cooks a lot faster and more reliably than rice. You can also use whatever vegetables you want. Again, I'm using broccoli and kale, but you can use peppers, mushrooms, really any veggie goes. For this meal, you're going to want to use a shallow pan, not a pot, right? It's like a skillet with high sides. This is a 10-inch non-stick skillet, but you can totally do this with a stainless steel skillet as well. If this is your first time making it, I do recommend using a non-stick just to get the hang of it. Stainless steel can be a bit trickier. So we've got the heat on. I'm gonna add some olive oil, and then the first thing we're gonna add to the pan is chicken sausage. By the way, you can totally use any protein you want. I like Aidel's chicken sausage. If you're vegan or vegetarian, you can use veggie sausage. You can also use shrimp or chicken. Honestly, any protein, just make sure you throw it in the pan first and get it cooked before you add anything else. So I'm just gonna cook it for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so it gets a little bit crispy on the outside and starts kind of curling up like that. And then I'm going to add the garlic and the vegetables. You want to add the vegetables at this point just to start cooking them a little bit. They don't need to be cooked all the way through because we're going to cook the pasta as well on the same pan. So I added the orzo, broth, and salt. My camera wasn't recording when I did that accidentally, but I did add it all together, and then I'm going to stir it up and bring it to a soft boil. This is the part that requires most attention, I guess, because you don't want your orzo to stick to the pan. That is the biggest problem with this dish, is that the orzo will stick to the bottom of the pan if you're not monitoring it, and if your heat is too high or if your pan is just kind of lower quality and too thin. So you want to make sure your heat isn't too high, but still high enough to bring it to a boil. And to avoid the sticking factor, you're just going to want to scrape the orzo off the bottom every 5 minutes or so while it's cooking. I cover mine again and lower the heat all the way down to let it cook through. If the pan is looking too wet after the pasta's cooked through, all you have to do is keep cooking the dish with the lid off. And if the pan is looking dry and the pasta isn't fully cooked through yet, you just want to add some more liquid. So again, taste it, see how it goes after about 10-15 minutes and see where you're at. Coconut, what are you doing? You want to go on a trip in your carrier? So at the end, while it's done cooking, I just added some more lemon juice, and now I'm ready to assemble it into meal prep containers. I'm also adding Parmesan cheese. You can add whatever cheese you want at that point at the end. This dish can last in the fridge for up to 4 or 5 days, and I'm pretty sure it's freezer friendly. I have never frozen it because I'm so excited to eat it. I don't feel like I have to freeze it. I look forward to this dish every time. And you can reheat it in the microwave or on the stove. This recipe makes about 3 servings. Again, if you eat more, add more vegetables. If you eat less, you can make adjustments based on how much you eat, but I generally get 3 servings out of it. Let me know in the comments if you'd make something like this. Again, I love this dish because it's one pan, very minimal cleanup, minimal ingredients, it's super easy. And again, I always look forward to it. It has vegetables, it's easy to change up. We have, again, over 10 recipes like this in the Work Week Lunch meal prep program, which is our subscription. So check that out in the description if you're interested in joining that. We have a free trial. I hope you like this easy meal prep idea, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!